A lot of chemistry takes place when you cook your food. And today, my friend Jenna is going to fry up a popular and very tasty treat. Jenna is a kid chef that has her very own YouTube cooking channel, Jenna's Kitchen, where she shares her great recipes and her cooking adventures in the kitchen. I really enjoy her food and her channel, and I think you will too. So you can find a link to her channel down in the description below.
Welcome back to Jenna's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making funnel cakes. For our wet ingredients, we have 2 eggs, a cup of milk, pour that in, half a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of water. So now, all we have to do is stir this up together. You know what? I think a whisk would be better for this. Alright. Yeah, this whisk is making it much, much easier. So, for our dry ingredients, we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. And we're just going to whisk this up. I'm going to pour my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients. We mix this together. I want this to be about pancake consistency when you get it all mixed up. I'm going to use my whisk and try to get some of these lumps out. Okay, now that I have my batter pancake consistency and lump-free, I got a funnel cake little kit, and it came with this awesome funnel cake pourer. So I'm gonna pour my batter into the funnel cake pourer and meet you at the stove. I have had my pan of oil heating up while we were making the batter. And you want this at 375 degrees on medium-high heat. And when I got my kit, it came with this handy-dandy shaping ring that helps shape the funnel cakes. So I'm going to place my ring in the hot oil, and then take my batter, and you're gonna have to pour this fast. So just go around in a circle 3 times. And then go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for that classic funnel cake look. Take the ring away, because the ring is pretty much just for the shape of the funnel cake. Once you take your ring away, and any Southerner loves deep fried food, so comment down below and tell me what your favorite deep fried food is. So it doesn't take long. We are now going to flip our funnel cake, and look at all of that. Does that not look delicious? While the funnel cake is still hot, we are going to put the powdered sugar on there to make it a little sweeter. And it makes it look really good too. And you don't have to stop at powdered sugar. You can put strawberries on it, any kind of thing you want to put on your funnel cake, go ahead and put it on. We just got done with these funnel cakes, and the house smells like fun at fair time and funnel cake goodness. But you don't have to wait for summer to make these. You can make them anytime you want to. But make sure you have your friends and family over, because this makes a lot of funnel cakes.
When you're frying anything, you want the oil to be around 360 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is almost double the boiling temperature of water, which is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you've ever fried anything or even watched it happen, you've experienced the bubbles. Now, most people think that the bubbles are because the oil is boiling, but oil's boiling temperature is actually 572 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's not very likely. The bubbles are actually from the moisture on the surface of the food. Because the temperature of the oil is so far above water's boiling temperature, the moisture on the food heats to a vapor immediately. And those are the bubbles you see. The vapor in little air bubbles rise to the top, and they pop when they reach the air. And this is very important because as the food loses its moisture, it dehydrates, and it gives it that very crispy outer layer that we all love. And this water that is leaving the food also makes room for oil to enter the room, giving that nice greasy taste. And the more water that's lost, the greasier it becomes. And that increases its fat content, which increases its energy content, and that is known as calories. Now, I could easily do an entire video just on calories, so if you're interested, let me know and I will do it. And when you add flour or breadcrumbs, this helps the moisture stay inside the food. So the outer layer dehydrates and becomes nice and crispy, while the inside stays nice, tasty, and juicy. My mouth is watering. As food heats up, these starches and these sugars react to give it that brown color and delicious flavor. Do you remember this from the burnt toast experiment? It's called the Maillard reaction, the browning of foods. Cooking has to do with spreading heat so that the entire food gets cooked. Well, this is like sharing our love. What if the whole world worked together and shared their love instead of sharing all of the anger and all of the hate? Maybe we could live in peace and harmony. What do you think? Do you think that you could spread more love? Let's give it a try. And make sure that you check out Jenna's kitchen. The link to her channel is down in the description below. And until next time, bye!